maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free. It's been a while since we last talked. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day up. From the sound of it, Lenny's been... Let's ride! Look! There are some people talking over there!
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all...
Hey, speak for your...
Oh, you think you're
I don't...
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world...
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served. Who wants to live in the ruddy old...
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words, "That's true." Faster! There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine.
You hear that?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info.
Really? Are we?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal...
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the bomb...
So, you
No. You don't get it. Knowing and... Whoa, all this info's...
I don't mind him. Quisto's always... The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That...
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with...
Oh, so
You are correct. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar... Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders could... You've already met the one person here you should never...
Those who have the Duke's attention get all
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right?
But did you know that Jurier was a...
I don't care if he was a researcher that... Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine.
You mean he hit a woman?
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know?
Wait a second.
Do you think could it be that there's...
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat...
Let's ride!
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG players are like mint in the water.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow... all right.
But why would you be looking for people...
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing... There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than...
I thought you would have already heard everything by now.
Why don't you pick?
All right. Have you heard any... Then, did you know that there are... Yeah, so you've already met those two. They're quite... I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here.
Good to know.
Let me think. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict?
Huh? Wait.
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole Forbidden Zone?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing.
Anything else?
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone. Let's ride! Shockwave! Faster! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Carving waves!
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the... Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so...
Well, when you put it that way,
Bingo!
he's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. It's the least I can do. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you.
Collecting
Now, let me think. To find out more information, and if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the...
You can even estimate how long it...
We've been working together for a long... Traveler, what say you to meeting here night? Oh, and there's just one... Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremonet's report on Master... Fremonet's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas.
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call it Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier. So it probably has some... Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget... my apologies.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head...
Let's go our separate ways for now, then. Don't forget...
here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. Oh. Someone, please help! She...
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you... The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapse. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and... Let me take a look. Please. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, Trav. Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in an... Oh, I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient. Don't sense serious damage. And here? Huh? But based on... what about here? Oh, I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. So that's what it is? And there have been other... Congratulations! The health risk is incredible. Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to...
Very well.
And she hopped away.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Her stomach aches really bad.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious...
But it also looks...
Well...
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me?
That's correct.
Are you two...
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up... You could say she fancies herself as Miss C...
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't for...
Hey, don't start arguing now, please. Keep... Hey! There's no need to...
Release.
Please allow me to end this boring and useless...
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively...
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lord...
You really...
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sijuin should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll... No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sijuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest. Miss Levine. Oh, huh.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let... So her primary... Alright then. Is there anything we should know? But no, her base constitution is quite good. So I'm sure she'll... Got it! Paimon will... Oh, you're going to take a nap out... We've been to lots of places. So... Ah, you're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a... Well, now you can go back without a worry on... Thank you, Miss Sijuin! Let's ride! Spin to win! Carving waves! Here goes! You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death! No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, go take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now! Paimon talked with Sijuin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Whoa! You really are super Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Liddy!
If you're bored, why don't we take a look at my collection together? If something catches your eye, feel free to take it. I can do it. Oh, I can't. I can do it. Oh, it's fine. I can definitely do it. Right. If you're bored, why don't we take a look at my collection together? If something catches your eye, feel free to take it.
Hmm? Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the... We've taken a look at the slip you...
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a... Lynette also felt...
So that's what Lynette thinks.
Then, let's go check on Lynette.
Is now really a good...
According to my observations. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's...
Okay, then let's head over. Let's ride!
Lynette should be here. Huh, strange.
As expected, Siegewin isn't here, but what?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues.
Okay.
There are some books. Advanced nursing. These sure are some interesting books. She even has books on understanding people's motive.
Seems quite normal to me. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that...
That's the one Lynette must have...
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication. Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she...
This is it!
Wait, this thing? The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? Let's look around here for some more clues.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll..."
This is...
Is that all? The back.
Show me!
That look on... Would you care to guess where... No. Could she...
Wriothesley... Did he...
Wait, you mean... He was aware of our goals from the very beginning?
Yes. That is... You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with I'd like to know that too. Don't panic. Just think everything over. Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds...
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave?
So he's challenged... We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe. And if Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's...
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. Don't be like this.
No. I'm the leader of this operation.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please.
I simply cannot allow Lynette. I have to go.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Right. I feel like we still have...
It's not impossible, but it...
Is that so? Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is even... Someone! Please help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. What a delightful turn of events. I like... Oh my! What's wrong, little one? Being able to read human expressions. Lenny! Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him. He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
come out and face...
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least...
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided...
Stop joking around! Where did you take my...
I have also heard that your performances are quite the... Maybe she'll appear behind you right now.
Is he trying to trick me? You knew we were investigating... As for Fremine... No, you probably didn't even interfere with...
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine...
One correction. Lynette is...
He's not. What do you really...
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this one. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having... Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up...
Wait. You locked him outside...
I closed the fortress's gate.
Fremine's a star diver.
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting.
So, you've been...
Some of my folks just happened to hear I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hand. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety.
You want to see Father?
Well, if she cares for the... I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like...
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man...
Oh, I see.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No...
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to... Mr. Linney, you have won.
Lenny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to... I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the... Mr. Fremine left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secret...
I should...
6.
Wait,
2. Time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler!
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette. Yes, but that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent... I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correct. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone...
Fonta's internal reports suggest that we often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of The Fonta promoter has been... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for... Fonta's internal reports suggest that The research note said that the Melusine...
So that's what's going on. The hidden rule of the production zone. People are... At first we thought this strange meat must have something... She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin has only the best intentions with... Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals. Are we on the right...
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her... All right, now for my... There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring.
We often see Miss Sijuin. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... The Fonta promoter has been struggling. The research note said that the Melusi... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took... We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at... Fonta's internal reports suggest that there's... Fonta's internal reports suggest... According to Collins, the... Fonta's internal reports suggest... The Fonta promoter has been...
Paimon gets this rule too. That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about people get scared when they see it because they've but really, a blood red drink. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, they came to the Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would buy. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by...
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my... All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question! The thought... You'll...
Lenny! Are you alright?
Oh,
It was nothing, Your Grace. Siege, though this gun may look like a toy...
Siege... Not
at all. I am merely a when Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me. His Grace knows it too, right?
My dear Sijuin, whatever...
Well, it's nearly time after all. What are you talking...
Take me if you...
how touching.
Don't be like that, you're...
All right, everyone, calm down. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss...
You...
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Claret.
Freminet...
What's going on? What is Claret doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linny. The tranquilizing effect...
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse... Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr...
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Freminet.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a... Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Sorry.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial...
Please, look after Mr. Freminet for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be with...
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just... How's the situation out?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay...
Where was he when you found...
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes.
Closer than I thought. He must have wrecked...
Locking the door was necessary.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions.
It's a bad sign if you're having... Want some tea?
Not...
Fine,
Might as well then, I suppose.
Lenny, are you okay?
I'll be...
Are you sure?
My hands and feet...
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh. Remine?
He'll be fine. But for now, please...
His breathing's beginning to...
Give me a hand and help me...
Yeah, I'll take him from this...
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him.
The Duke and Clarander gone.
They probably went to...
Let's ride!
He's awake!
Lenny... Lynette...
We're all here.
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Mir... How do you feel? Don't put...
the sea. There's something wrong with the sea.
Shh, it's okay.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. Where could Master Child be? Huh. This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it? coming! Getting gear! It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.